Hello kids. So today let us learn about the grassland of the temperate zone. So children, what do you mean by grasslands? Yes. So grasslands are vast stretches of land covered with tall grasses and only few trees are found in this grasslands. So in this class, we are going to learn about the grasslands in the temperate zone. So which are the grasslands are there in the temperate zone? So grasslands are vast stretches of land which is covered with tall grasses and a few scattered trees. So grassland is a vast stretch of land which is covered with tall grasses. Only we can see there the tall grasses. Only a few trees we can see in this grasslands. So grasslands covers more than 1/5 of the Earth's land surface. So 1/5 of the Earth's land surface is covered with this grassland. So let's see where we can see these grasslands. So you all know that this grasslands lies in the temperate zone. Where this temperate zone lies? So temperate zone, you can see this red mark, right? Is red color. So it is a temperate zone. So it is 23.5 degree north and 66.5 degree north in the north hemisphere. So we can find this temperate zone in southern hemisphere in latitudes like 23.5 degrees south and 66.5 degrees south. In between these two we can find the temperate zone. So you can see this red color. So red color, it is a temperate zone in north and south. So here we can see this grasslands. So grasslands lies in these temperate zone. These grasslands are known by different names in different part of the world. So this grassland is called in different names in different part of the world. Let's see how it is called. So in North America, so it is North America. So in North America, grassland is known as prairies. So in South America, so this is a grassland. So in South America, this grassland is known as a pampas. So in Africa, it is known as veld. So in Australia, it is known as downs. So it is a grassland. In Australia, it is known as downs. So in Russia, it is known as steppes. So in Russia, it is known as steppes. So in Central Africa, it is known as savannas. So in this chapter, we will study about the prairies. It is located in the center of North America. So we are going to learn about prairies of center of this North America. So we are going to learn about this grassland. It is prairies. So let's see the vegetation and climate of this prairies grassland. So prairies are vast stretch of flat land which is covered by miles and miles of grasses. So grass is green in summer and which will turn brown in autumn. So this is prairies of North America. So the grasses is green in summer and it will turn brown in autumn seasons. So there are hardly any trees. So there are only few trees. So the soil of the prairies like that of all grasslands is very fertile. The soil of this prairies grassland is very fertile. So this is because of large quantities of humus present in the soil. So you all know that if the soil contains humus, it is very fertile soil. So in this prairies grassland, the soil is very fertile which present the humus. So these prairies have hot summer and cold winters. These prairies have the hot summer season and the cold winter. So moderate rainfall occurs, so mostly in summer. So moderate rainfall will occur during the summer season. So earlier the prairies were grazing ground for millions of bison. So earlier this prairies grassland was a ground for the grazing of this bison. But nowadays we can see this prairies grassland which is converted for the farming, so which is cleared for the agriculture purpose. So they grow wheat in this prairies grassland. So today most of the land has been cleared by the Europeans. So who came from the European, these people have cleared this prairies grassland for the agriculture purpose. So very few bisons can now be seen in this grassland. So in fact very little of the natural prairies remains today. So nowadays you can see only few natural prairies. So only few natural grasses are seen in this prairies grassland. So let's see the agriculture. So soil here is fertile. So you know that the soil what is present in this prairies grassland which contains humus. So the soil is very fertile. So water is available in plenty from the Mississippi and Missouri rivers and their tributaries. So for the agriculture purpose, the rivers like Mississippi and Missouri. So the tributaries of this Mississippi and Missouri are used for the agriculture purpose in this prairies grassland. So this region produces so much wheat that it is called the wheat basket of the world. So this prairies grassland is known as the wheat basket of the world because they produce more wheat in this land. So this makes the United States of America the largest export of wheat in the world. So the United States of America is the largest exporter of wheat to the world. So the other main crops are maize, barley, rye and oats. So farm work such as plotting the land. So they use this machine to plot the land. So in the picture you can see it is a plotting a land. And sowing of seeds. So they use machine for sowing the seeds. So this is a picture of sowing the seeds. So you all know what is harvesting, right children? Yes, I hope you all have seen this harvesting, right? Yes. So they harvest the crops by the help of this machines. So this is also harvesting pick. So after harvesting they do the threshing. So this is also done through the help of machines. So the farm work such as plotting, sowing, harvesting and threshing. So this is all done with the help of machines. So human power is used only less. So the farmers who are mostly European settlers, so generally live on their huge farms with their families. So these European settlers with their family, they live in their farm itself because the farm is so huge. So the workers also live on the farms. So since the farms are huge and machines do most of the work, so population in the region is thin. So since all the agriculture work is done with the help of machines because the farms are so huge, so they use machines for the agriculture work. So their population in the region is very thin. So next is rearing cattle. So towards the west The prairies are hilly and soil is not so fertile. So, to the west of this prairies, so the regions are very hilly areas. So, soil is not fertile in this hilly areas. So, these areas are mainly used to rear cattle in large farms. It is called as ranch. So to the west there is a hilly area. So soil is not fertile. So they use this area for mainly for the rearing cattle. So this rearing of cattle, it is called as ranch. So ranch means it is a large farm where cow, horse or sheep are kept. So in the picture you can see, so it is a ranch where all these animals are kept like cows, horse or sheep. So these cattle are raised for beef and dairy products. So the cattle are sent to slaughterhouse in the cities for the production of beef. So cattle are sent to slaughters. Slaughters means, so slaughterhouse means it is a place where animals are killed in order to be sold for food. So slaughterhouse is a place where animals are killed. So these cattle are sent to slaughterhouse in the cities for the production of beef. So the city of Chicago is an important center for slaughtering animals. So ranches and slaughterhouse are equipped with modern machineries. So this is all about the grassland of the temperate zone. So in this chapter we learned about the prairies. So I hope all have understood this chapter. Please read the chapter. Thank you. Have a great day.